I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Opening statements are expected to get underway tomorrow in a Avenel man's murder trial. In a last-ditch effort, Joseph Bova II attempted to seek a plea deal and fire his attorneys. Prosecutors offered him 45 years to life in exchange for a guilty plea, which Bova rejected. In court, Bova also said his attorney Josh Mosley lied to him, saying he wants to win. Bova requested his legal right to represent himself, but the judge denied it, saying the stakes are too high in this case. Bova faces life in prison if convicted of the murder of Zuhaili Rosado. The mother of 6 was gunned down at the Flagler Beach gas station where she worked in 2013. Flagler County deputies say there's no motive for the shooting. Bova's attorney plans to claim that his client, who is a schizophrenic, was off his meds and legally insane at the time of the shooting.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
A local lawmaker says the recent repeal of a long-standing law should begin to have a positive impact on healthcare costs. John R. King has the details.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis approved the repeal of most of the state's Certificate of Need program so that hospitals no longer needed to apply for permission to expand healthcare services. Republican State Representative Paul Renner represents the 24th District, which includes Flagler County. He says the requirement was an outdated mandate that made government the referee in the healthcare enterprise system.
We shouldn't have government playing that role. And so this just says that if you're a hospital system or a healthcare provider and you want to put your dollars at risk to bring a new hospital into Flagler County or a new healthcare service into Flagler County, you should be able to do that. It's about expanding access and hopefully lowering cost in the process. What we don't want to see is hospitals gobbling up other hospitals and simply increasing prices. The idea is to introduce more of a market and more access, and through more access and more supply, you reduce the cost, and we try to bring down the cost of healthcare for everybody and also provide more quality service options here in Flagler County.
Part of the repeal went into effect this past July 1st. After July 1st of 2021, only those seeking to establish or expand services at nursing homes, skilled nursing facilities, hospice programs, and intermediate care facilities for the developmentally disabled would still be required to apply for the certificates. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Erkin.
If it takes a village to, well, you know, and then it takes several partners to make that village.
That's what Gina Mangus, the Vice President of Strategy for Flagler Hospital, said they will do when Flagler County gets its health village.
We're going to be working with a group of locals here to identify what kind of community engagement partner you'd like to see us bring into the village. We actually have formed a health advisory council.
Mangus said in the same way that St. Johns County has the YMCA as a health partner, the Health Advisory Council in Flagler County will recommend who it wants for its health partner. To listen to the entire interview, check out the Free for All Friday pod. It's at the Flagler radio app, which you can download today. Tomorrow, where will they build the new Flagler Health Village? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
Domestic violence cases and arrests are down in Flagler County. While too early to declare victory, Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley says it shows the domestic violence initiative that began in 2017 is working.
So far this year, domestic violence is down over 8%, which is a great trend. Hopefully it will continue. We have great partners cooperating with us, like the Family Life Center and many, many other agencies, and we are really tackling this problem.
Flagler County has also received $300,000 from the Florida Coalition Against Domestic Violence to continue to fund detective and crime analyst positions, as well as new cameras and wireless signal detectors that will aid in the investigation of domestic violence cases. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.